Well, good evening, Facebook community. This is Jennifer hopping on from Uplifting Life Naturally. I apologize for being a little bit late with my typical Live at 5 series, so I tried to get it as close to live at 8:05 as I could. Had a busy day today. Julie was at an ice skating competition down in the Pittsburgh area. Fortunately did well, but we got home right at 5 o'clock, so it was a little difficult for me to get on as the kids, believe it or not, expected they needed to eat again. So I do appreciate your patience for any of you who have been tuning in and waiting to hear. I know we've been talking a lot about the essential oils, and I had mentioned that I would be talking about some of the different oil diffusers available on the market to help you maybe better understand the difference. There are so many of them, so maybe it can help you make a decision if there are a couple that you're debating between. Now, I'm not going to get into any specifics, specific brands of the diffusers, because there are literally thousands of them available between, all the, internet sites, Amazon, stores and whatnot. My own personal experience has only been with the Dewdrop diffuser from Young Living, so I didn't really feel I'd be able to give an accurate personal opinion based on any other diffusers. So I'm not really going to talk about the specific brands. Like I said, I don't promote any one particular brand, and because I don't have that particular experience, I, just didn't want to go off of, different reviews that I found. When I'm citing references and such, or, citing opinions, I'd rather it be my own for you guys. So what I will talk about are the 4 different types of diffusers that are available. From there, you can take that information and kind of decide which type of diffuser you want, and make your decision then based on a brand. Most of us, I would imagine, would then make it the actual brand of it based on maybe what's most cost effective or easiest to get, or what's available to you, maybe what was given to you as a gift, either way. So I will talk about that. What I wanted to talk about just briefly before I went into those 4 different types of the oils is why are people turning to using essential oils through the diffusers to scent their air. I know a lot of us have grown up with the use of the spray aerosol air fresheners, and even the plug-in air fresheners. I know I have those in every room of my house, which I will be here I actually am in the process of replacing those. As I mentioned before, if you have used those in the past, what you can do is recycle those glass plug-ins and just put your own oils in them. I haven't yet tried to remove the wicks, but I'm told that you can, so I will be trying that little project here soon as well. But the reason that we're turning to diffusing the oils as opposed to using these types of plugins or the spray aerosols is because we're finding out that so many of these products actually contain carcinogens. Now, if you have an aerosol spray can in your home, or when you're at the store next, take a look at it. You will not see any of the particular chemicals listed. Most of them just list the water and the fragrance, or perfume, etc. So a lot of us, unless you're being educated otherwise, don't really think of that thing. I know myself, I haven't until I really started to get more interested in the oils. But it is because of the Federal Hazardous Substance Act that a lot of these companies are protected from actually labeling their products with these chemicals. So when you look at the ingredients, you're not going to necessarily see those. But as we're finding out, like I said, more and more people are turning to the more natural means to, get the scents in their, in their room, in their homes, in their rooms, and then also the therapeutic benefits that you get from the oils. So, as I mentioned, there are 4 different types of diffusers. Two are more common than the other 2. I will talk about those first. The first one is the ultrasonic type of diffuser. This type of diffuser will be one that uses water. You put the water in the base of it, you add a couple of drops of your oils or your mixture of your oil, you plug it in, and it sends out the oils through a mist into the air, and you breathe in and get the benefits that way. Keep in mind, I know some people may wonder, was the mist going to cause the area around it to get all wet and moist and such, and it doesn't, at least with the one I have from the Young Living, the Dewdrop, it is. you can put your hand literally right over it and remove your hand and it's not even damp at all. So, but those are one of the more common types. It's, again, the ultrasonic. The other common type is a, blanking on the name here, just a nebulizing diffuser, and this does not use any water compared to that of the ultrasonic. What it does is it pushes the oils out into the air through a pressurized source, and that's how the oils are dispersed. The biggest downfall that I've come across in research between the nebulizer and the ultrasonic is the nebulizer, because it's not using any water, uses up the oils a little bit faster. So they do recommend either A, buying one that has a timer placed on it, or B, if you have one that doesn't have a timer on it, consider setting a timer. They recommended in the literature I've reviewed like 15 minutes every hour. I don't know about you, but that would probably totally drive me crazy trying to keep up with running and turning off a diffuser every 15 minutes for an hour. But they recommend that, not that it's necessary for safety reasons or anything, but pretty much to help maybe conserve the use of your oils, because if you're using a high-grade pure essential oil, they can be a little bit costly. So those are the two big differences I found between the ultrasonic and the nebulizing diffusers. The next two are the evaporative diffuser. Oh my gosh, I am just going to share this for those of you who were on my, Sarah, I am doing a live call, please. Hold on. Yes, even at my home, my daughter will call 1,000 times onto my cell phone, so I apologize, trying to hide in the basement and it's not working. So anyways, this is why I like to do them at 5 at work before I even get home to my chaos. So anyways, I was talking about the evaporative diffusers and the heat diffusers. And so they basically, the evaporative diffusers basically use a type of felt pad, and then a fan that actually just blows the blows air through the felt pad and puts the scents and such out into the air for for breathing in and for the therapeutic benefits and such. Really, it's recommended, however, if you prefer to use your oils in that sense of, through a felt pad and evaporation, to just, make your own with a homemade one with a felt pad and let the oils evaporate into the air. Sounds a little more cost effective to me. As far as the heat diffusers, they too are a lot like the evaporative diffusers. However, they use heat to disperse the oil. So again, if that's all that it's doing is using heat, why waste electricity using heat to disperse, some oil into your air when you can just make the homemade felt fabric type diffuser and make it yourself, save yourself some money. So those are a little more economical as far as cost, the evaporative and the heat diffusers, but again, not necessarily as effective for the therapeutic benefits of the oil. So I guess it really comes down to, what is it that you want to use a diffuser for? Certainly if it's simply, just to get some, fresh aroma into your air, putting some on some felt and letting it evaporate certainly would be cost effective to do so. I hope that's helpful to you guys, for those of you who maybe are new to using oils and trying to decide which is which and what should I buy. Again, my personal experience is with the ultrasonic diffuser. I'm very happy with it, but again, I haven't tried any other ones, although I do plan to maybe try the nebulizing one just to see the difference. I know my kids want them in their rooms as well, so we'll probably try out some different ones. If I do, I'll probably hop on later and share some different experiences as I further expand my horizons with the use of oils. If you have any other questions, any specific questions, or wondering about a certain brand in and of itself, feel free to jot it down in the comments or reach out to me even by private message. I'm happy to talk to you and help you decide what would be best for you. In the meantime, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope you have a nice rest of your Saturday evening, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you.